Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is my beautiful wife, Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to Season 2, Episode 16 of Code Geass, Turn 16, United Federation of Nations, Resolution Number 1.
That sounds like some pretty bold action.
Yeah.
United Federation of Nations. Is that Lelouch's side or the Emperor's side? I think that's probably
Is it maybe
Lelouch.
like a third overseeing party? I'm thinking like a UN.
If I had to guess, it's Lelouch's forces, and he's probably mobilizing now that he kind of knows the truth about everything. We had so much happen last episode.
That was a crazy episode, yeah.
We had to pack it up after that episode. that drained all of our mental faculties.
I did take a really nice long nap after that one.
Yeah, but now that I've had time to process it, I mean, I'm still going to go edit and look at it more, but it basically seems like C2's wish is to die, as was her previous master's, and when Geass is given to somebody, eventually the person that gave it to them, the final cycle is for the person that got Geass to take their place and become immortal and get the powers, and it seems that the Emperor did that and killed V2 and was about to kill C2, effectively giving Lelouch those powers when Lelouch said, I'm gonna basically make you smile, and at that point she broke away, decided to live, but C2 came to with no memory, and with Lelouch separated from the Emperor, who's now got a whole new set of powers. What are your thoughts before we jump into this episode?
I mean, after such a big reveal last episode, I'm really curious to see which thing they choose to address first.
Yeah, I don't know really where they're gonna go.
No, I literally don't know.
Yeah, and I'm really excited to see what they do with it, but if you're excited for this episode and more episodes of Code Geass coming every Thursday, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Also, check out the Patreon link in the description below if you want to see these episodes of Code Geass early in their extended full-length forms. Alright, are we excited for episode 16 of Season 2 of Code Geass?
Absolutely.
Alright, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
The world continues moving on, thanks to miracles which Zero has performed. The world is being reborn, thanks to actions which Zero has taken. Yes.
And he's wrestling with this whole mask identity thing.
Yeah.
Against conflicting emotions, Zero must carry.
It's Lelouch doing the beginning, not C2 anymore.
Oh my god, you're so right.
That's such a difference.
Wow.
The Emperor's gone?
He's disappeared?
He has. I've just received word from Prime Minister Schneider.
Yeah, and where is he now? Does he
It's
just...
important that we restrict this information to only those present here. He also said that this situation is only known to a handful of people in the homeland.
What on earth happened to him?
There is no news on the investigation.
Won't this affect our plans to attack the Chinese Federation? If His Majesty isn't present to issue a declaration of war, then we can't do anything.
And there's domestic security. If the numbers were to learn of this situation, you had better have new policies in place.
Is she in charge of the country now?
People expect action from authority
Yeah, but it
figures.
seems like...
Meyer, do you think you'd like to handle it alone?
Sorry, I meant no disrespect.
Is this for the best? With the Emperor gone, not only should be safe for now, but
I've done it. The actions which
That woman was
Britannia
trying to
has
take
taken
over
prove the
so
Emperor is
fast.
absent.
Yeah.
It seems he is truly trapped in the other.
Wait.
The actions which Britannia has taken prove the Emperor is absent. It seems he is truly trapped in the other realm.
Okay,
Though
so
I
it
am
trapped him
concerned
in
about
there.
What he said before. I am
And that's
content
confirmed
simply
for
knowing
him.
the anomaly is safe.
What should I be doing now?
Sing me a song while hopping on one foot and wearing your clothes inside out.
Yes, right away, Master.
Why are you...
No, wait! I was kidding!
I'm sorry. Please don't beat me hard again.
Her mind is completely reverted. She's
Yeah.
not only the slave girl
Yikes.
before the power of Geass came.
Exactly, yeah.
Wow.
Don't you worry. I would never do anything to harm you at all. It's the truth.
Interesting music, too.
Yeah.
Master Lelouch.
It's the
Yes,
truth.
Jeremiah, what is it?
Is he gonna start telling the truth more ever
I
since he got
see
the
you
lecture
got
from the
out there
Emperor?
Inside of the Sutherland's cockpit.
Please forgive me.
Whoa.
You ordered me to destroy them all.
Got Cornelia.
What?
Killing
Okay.
a member of the Britannian royal family was just...
Forget it. Or rather, I should say, well done.
Tell me, Lelouch, what is it you are seeking within that accursed power?
What am I seeking? I'm seeking to save a sister that I adore.
How dare you?
Kinoshita.
Oh, Captain Asahina.
I see. Bloodstains. I'd sure like to know. What was Zero doing?
Well, I...
Won't say a thing. Those are Zero's orders. The details are top secret. Even General Toto isn't allowed to know.
You toss real
What he did with the Emperor.
Yeah, right.
I'm so sorry.
What the hell's that mean? There's no need to apologize. It's either right or wrong. You think
Dang.
you can that... do whatever you like? Not when I'm this pissed off. Colin Koski's a soldier, not a sideshow.
Hit him with a combo.
I'm mostly pissed
All
off
right.
because you're not resisting. There. Put me to death. An inmate assaulting a knight of the round should be good reason enough for anyone.
No, I won't. Because I'm the one who did wrong.
No, I won't. I hate you!
Oh, she was quoting him.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. I was like, what are you talking about?
I won't.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Britannian Empire, and its name shall be the United Federation of Nations.
Okay, yeah, you were right.
Oh, China's now fully partnering with Japan.
Exiled regimes throughout
Wow.
the Britannian colonies. Some have agreed to participate.
Oh, the other ones are joining.
But that means some haven't.
A just cause to launch war.
If the forthcoming operation to recapture Japan is indeed successful, then other undecided nations will join us in a chain reaction.
But we must form the UFN before Britannia can act. Time decides our victory or defeat. I ask only that you cooperate on the focus of our plan. I know representatives here must discuss the needs of their individual countries. But remember, what you decide will change the course of world history!
Oh, wow.
It seems like he really is trying to persuade, like, actually.
Persuade what?
Rather than Geass. Like,
Yeah.
for someone who has a Geass, I feel like it seems like it would be easy to avoid, like, reverting to using actual logic or just like convincing powers when you have such a trump card, but he's obviously still got it, so
Yeah.
all right.
I'm just theorizing on, like, if the Emperor is still stuck in there, is there some sort of thing where C2 or like the person that has that is like, the other thing he says is everybody's one being. It makes me think the person that's beyond Geass, like the C2, is almost like the one deemed God in this universe.
Okay.
And like potentially it requires a tether, like having somebody with Geass that they've granted Geass to allow them to manifest in the real world. So like the reason why V2 was able to walk around was because the Emperor had Geass, and the reason that C2 is able to walk around before meeting Lelouch was because Mao existed. So like maybe now that the Emperor doesn't have like an apprentice that he's given Geass, he's like in the heavens and has to stay there.
Oh, interesting. It like requires a physical form.
Yeah, maybe that's
Okay.
why he's trapped.
That would make sense.
Like maybe
would he try to
that's
get another one?
The curse of it somehow is just eternity, just sit up there and look and just know what's happening, but not really be able to do anything.
Does that relate to, I'm trying to think of a way where that being your worst fear would relate to the idea that your Geass is changing memory.
Yeah, it could be sort of an ironic twist.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like an exact relation.
Right,
though.
yeah.
But yeah, he's being a good sort of figurehead here.
So sorry.
Oh my goodness.
She's so terrified.
Yeah.
Guess what, audience? We're going to the jungle right here in the city. Animal time. That means hot topics with Treadwell.
So now is there only one C2-like figure, and is it the Emperor? Like, is C2 just a normal person now?
Maybe.
Or did she get back her love Geass? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Pizza.
Oh, pizza! She loves it.
All right.
I really wanted you to have some, so I
How much pizza has she gone through in this series? A lot. That's an interesting
What is the
pizza.
crust? Pigs in a blanket?
You don't remember, do you? Go ahead. Try it. It's all right.
Is she back to before she even had a Geass, period? Probably.
Seems like it.
But she referenced
But I
it.
mean, if you don't know that you have a Geass, isn't that kind of the same thing?
I more mean like she's either like before she even got the Geass power or before she became C2. But she referenced having a master, so I feel like she only had a master once she had the Geass.
Or maybe she didn't. Like, maybe that's what they're getting at.
Maybe she had a master before her other master?
Yeah.
Okay. She likes it. Of course.
Good, isn't it?
It's really, really good.
Thought so. I'm glad you like it. Prez,
I'm not sure that's the way to start out a new career. I see. That's right. You don't even know what this is, do you?
Troubled mind?
Nothing but trouble. Even though I chose it myself. Decisions I made 8 years back.
Do you still place trust in him? The you from 8 years ago?
Are you asking if the choices I made were foolish?
Memories that people have are always vague. No point in believing in them.
I'd have to disagree with that.
But I know it. I kept a diary from 9 years ago. I don't remember anything from it at all. And there's more I don't trust. The data I store doesn't match any memories I have.
Could that be it?
That's gotta be so weird.
But why use it on Anya?
Even recent things. My memories don't match the recordings at all. Like when fighting with the Chinese Federation. They don't.
What? Wait, he's been... I need to hear that again. What in the hell?
The data I store doesn't match any memories I have.
Could that be it? The Emperor's Geass? But why use it on Anya?
Even recent things. My memories don't match the recordings
Is
at
it spinning?
Like when fighting with the Chinese Federation.
Can the Emperor now use his Geass on everyone freely?
Value most, Sir Kurugi the traitor.
Interesting.
Whoa. Kurugi the traitor.
You've returned from the Belarusian front, Sir Bradley.
Oh my goodness.
Why did her memory get
Courting
changed?
with the new ladies is still intact? Princess Massacre wasn't enough for you?
Speak another untrue word of her name and you will have to face me in a duel, sir.
Oh, it seems you've forgotten. I'm very well known as the genius of homicide. Perhaps being only a number without any true bloodline has dulled
You know, it's interesting detail. He went to take off his glove to smack him with it because to start a duel you have to smack somebody with a glove.
They sent the Galahad?
Both of you.
The Galahad.
The Knight of One. But why would they send Bismarck Waldstein here?
Anya, a foolish question.
He's the number one.
The Black Knights will invade Area 11 first. I brought the Valkyrie Squadron for that here as well. I've also readied Garrett's for this event. Now is the time for us to join our forces under the command of Prince Schneiser. So save your solo flaunting for the battlefield.
Ha! I understand it well. Whatever you say, my lord.
I feel like he's not going to stick to that.
Yeah.
Like that, huh? My big brother can be so stubborn at times, but actually he's really very kind.
My brother Naoto is like that as well.
Oh, I'd heard we'd captured the Black Knight Ace.
Oh, what's he going to do?
I don't believe I gave you permission to enter this area, Sir Bradley.
My apologies, Your Highness.
Well, so you're the vampire.
Yeah, they're just not listening to her at all.
The Vampire of Britannia.
Okay.
Could savor your blood as well.
Oh, she's going to take him down eventually.
Yeah.
The hostage?
Not so. Hostages have only one value I care for. It seems to hold dear its own life. And while alive, one can do anything he has a whim for to its body.
Hold on. I just guessed the plot. Right now, the Emperor, I think, can change anybody's memories at will in the world. Because he has C2's like powers up there. I think eventually Lelouch is going to take those powers. He's going to basically be up there with the Emperor. And because the Emperor can change everybody's memories and he has Britannia, they're going to fight. And Lelouch with everybody else is going to be able to control them from up there. So it's going to become a worldwide chessboard.
Wow.
Where he can Geass anybody to do anything completely freely because he is up there.
Wow. Okay.
And I Lelouch's entire goal was to make a world where everybody could live in peace and harmony. And basically just peaceful. And I have a feeling he would be content if he just lived up there, wasn't even with his friends, and just completely controlled the world to be good.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay.
Let's see if that's it.
And while alive, one can do anything he has a whim for to its body.
Have you no sense of pride, dear Sir Bradley? Threatening an unarmed, imprisoned woman.
The naive child, still getting on by family laurels.
Tell me, are you implying that it's easy to become a Knight of the Round on family recognition alone?
Mount the Flaya onto the Lancelot.
Well, the intention was for Suzaku to pilot the Gurren, but...
The Gurren?
Sorry, he's right. I got so carried away I forgot. It's just Lloyd and I got so wrapped up in our little hobby
Hobby?
Rakshata's mechanisms are quite easy to Oh, it's so souped up it can't be flown.
Now that you mention the Lancelot,
You wouldn't mix up a strategic weapon with a tactical one, would you?
I have thought it through.
Any matter caught within the primary area of effect field will be annihilated by the Flaya's rapid sphere collapse.
Hold on! You want Suzaku to fire a weapon like that?
He'd kill his own people, a massacre. Suzaku, you don't consider yourself an 11 anymore.
So they're asking him to launch the nuke, I guess.
You give me that burden?
You were Princess
That's
Yukino
horrible.
Light, so naturally.
Nina, darling, a fine quandary. Might just kill Suzaku and take you along as well.
Oh, but he wants to die.
Yeah.
That's his true wish, I think. But Lelouch asked him to live, so there's...
Can't do that.
But this might be the circumstance that could actually kill him.
Yes, we've finished preparations for our worldwide broadcast. Lin Shinke and General Todo are in the waiting area.
Very good. After I meet with the Indian and Guinean members, expect me at the assembly.
Do not leave this room.
Okay. And so, later...
Later?
I mean, see you later.
I'll be off then.
Regarding the Union of the Nations Charter, I will leave explanation of it to representative of the Supreme Council, Kaguya Sumeragi.
Are you alright? We could always...
No! I already got the...
You're the Empress. We know you can.
Good thing we followed old Zero, isn't it, buddy?
Sure is.
By the way, where's C2?
I heard that she was still feeling ill.
Morning sickness, huh? Congrats to Papa Zero!
Tamaki-san,
Who's pregnant?
much.
I think he's drunk and claiming that that's the reason C2 isn't joining them.
Oh.
When in reality, it's because she's just not comfortable.
No.
Wearing makeup is disgraceful.
I have to make you look good. Sir, after this current situation is over, I'd like to propose a request to Kyoshido Todo that...
Great, we're finally here. Is this any time to be running late again? Did you oversleep again?
Too slow.
Sorry I'm late, but the truth is...
We're all here. Let's go. It's our day to change all of the history books, right?
We are coming live to you right over Hodai Island, where the ratification ceremony for the United States Charter is about to begin.
Feels like a ripe opportunity for an attack.
Change the history books is such interesting phrasing.
As parts of the now dissipating EU are
So are they going to try to get Suzaku to launch that thing here?
I think so.
Oh my god.
Because what's her name made the argument like, well, you don't count yourself as one of them anymore, so it would be fine for you to do it, right?
Yeah.
All 47 nations have just ratified the United States Charter. Please
Wow.
stay tuned.
That's a lot.
Oh my god.
Very good. On my way. Yes? Don't worry. If it's about the troop review,
Lord Guilford.
Orange Boy.
Orange Boy.
Union of Nations, just as you said.
Finally, Article 17 of the United States Charter. All ratifying nations do now declare to abandon native military power forever.
Abandon military power?
Are they mad?
To
Whoa.
guarantee security, member nations have agreed to employ a fighting force not affiliated with any one country. They have contracted the Black Knights.
We hereby accept.
They must have been Geass.
Wait, no, they're just on his side. This is the person that wants to be Lelouch's wife.
Right, but okay, gotcha, never mind.
And then this is the Empress that they also convinced 2 episodes ago. Things are really ramping up.
Yeah.
Member nations have agreed to employ a fighting force not
These are
affiliated
massive
with any one
changes.
country.
Yeah.
They have contracted the Black Knights.
We hereby accept. Our acceptance also allows for UFN funding and personnel involvement.
And this is all in front of everyone.
Yeah.
We will become the shield to defend every member nation, and its sword to oppose any external foe.
I request that the Black Knights be dispatched at once. All those in favor, please stand up.
All right.
Yay. All right.
So we're officially
Actual
at war.
change.
Are we gonna get an Attack on Titan-esque, like, declaration of war moment?
So be it.
Yeah, maybe.
Resolution number 1. Our first operational objective shall be Japan.
Our Japan.
Oh.
What?
How? What?
That
Coming in from 14 external paths!
14?
Emperor.
Well, look who's back.
Was this fake disappearance your doing, Father? A charade?
Switch to the auxiliary line.
What?
Cut the link, damn it!
We can't. They've got those as well.
Zero.
Oh my god, and everyone's watching.
Surprise me?
Impossible.
is still alive?
This charter you've made is a child's note. The EU, once a third of the world, is now dead. You've only helped distinguish Britannia on a map from the rest of the pitiful dirt. The situation is very simple and clear. For in the end, whoever succeeds in this battle shall gain control of the entire world.
Yeah.
Very well. Have at me, Zero. I'm ready. So will you win it all now, Zero, or will you lose everything? All hail Britannia!
Whoa.
Oh boy. So before there was potentially some gray area, but now he's just made it double or nothing.
It is just them versus them. Here we go.
The Emperor is still alive?
Excuse me. Welcome back.
This isn't good. Not good at all.
Well, we knew he was alive. He was just trapped up there, but...
I guess he thought it was permanent,
Oh, I
or that you
guess
die
so,
once
yeah.
you're up there.
Use Cornelia some way. No, the hostage ploy would have no effect on him. Perhaps use Jeremiah Rollo. No, I can't. And Geass won't work on him. Should I reveal to the world that Zero's Lelouch? No. If the Black Knights found out their leader were an enemy prince, I'd lose that too. And rescuing Nonali is useless if there's no country that will accept us. Damn it. What should I do?
Master, I kept this last piece so you could have it. You left without having breakfast and must be hungry. So please, if
Be
you...
quiet!
No! Oh, she can actually bleed. She can actually be hurt now.
Bleed now, yeah.
Forgive me, Master. I'll clean it up at once.
No, leave it there. Be careful now. You're bleeding.
It's fine. I'm okay. I get cut up all the time.
That's... okay.
Bleeding feels even better when it's cold. It feels warm on your outside. It stings a bit,
Jesus.
but only on the outside, and that's always better than hurt on your inside.
She had a hard life.
Yeah.
She got cut on the night.
going.
Not the night, one of the pieces.
Master, you're shaking. Are you
Seemed to be the
cold
king.
now?
Maybe I
Which
am.
is him.
Mhm.
That's interesting.
And the hurt on the inside. How's it healed?
You just think of some friends.
Huh?
I've never actually had one. Not like families. That always comes and goes. I mean someone special who stands
Ooh.
beside you. At least, I guess that's what I've heard that friends do.
Yes, they do.
I'm right? A friend will stand by your side?
Exactly right. A friend is always there.
And they show Suzaku.
Okay.
He's calling him.
I'm here.
All Might.
It's Lelouch.
I know. So, have you seen the news? About Area 11 becoming a battlefield again? Yes.
The Tokyo settlement. It'll be in danger?
Depends on your decisions. Lelouch, are you Zero?
Can't be shocked at this point.
Yes, I am.
Just, okay. Alright. Just gonna own it.
Not denying it anymore.
Briefly.
Enemy of Britannia is calling.
Help me. Please save Nonali.
The Emperor has been using her.
Oh, he said he would
okay,
use her.
yeah.
Me into his
That-
trap.
yeah.
Don't you see? That's why I've had to operate in secret. Please,
Suzaku will save her too.
Yeah.
My heart's begging.
Very well then. However, one condition. I will protect Nonali, but you must come to Area 11 by yourself, where she is. The place will be the Kururugi Shrine. The two of us meet there. Alone.
Okay.
What?
So
Okay.
a meeting before the big war kicks off, I guess.
Right,
But
but what does he plan to accomplish?
I think just a heart to heart. You know, your typical heart to heart.
All right.
But that's where we're left for this episode. What are your first thoughts?
Wow.
Things are ramping up.
They really, really are. I'm kind of stuck on how fast of a switch there was from Lelouch just denying to like an immediate turn and asking for help. And like, that didn't sound like a casual ask for help. Like that seemed desperate.
This is
He
a
was
Hail
not
Mary.
that. Yes. That's what I was trying to convey. So for there to be no in between, I mean, it's just like, it's so clear what the stakes are.
Absolutely. I totally agree. And I wonder what's going to happen with this meeting and if Suzaku's going to let Britannia even know the meeting's happening.
Yeah.
Because he knows that will put Nunnally in danger. I'm interested to see what Suzaku chooses to do here, but that's where we're left for this episode. Thank you for watching. If you're excited for this episode and more episodes of Code Geass coming every Thursday, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Also, check out the Patreon link in the description below if you want to see these episodes of Code Geass early in their extended full-length forms. We have a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
Thank you for watching. For now, let's go to questions given to us by our amazing Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions that we answer after every episode of any show we watch, join the link in the description below and start asking. For now, let's go to question 1. Question 1. Jacques von Strauss asks, what do you think of Lelouch turning to Suzaku at the end of the episode after everything that's happened between them? And what do you make of Suzaku's response in terms of agreeing to meet him and calling him selfish?
That is so interesting. I can't stop thinking about that. Like how quickly Suzaku came up with that plan after theoretically hearing brand new information. I feel like it just shows that he kind of knew the whole time. If that was so, he could just move on from that.
Well, here, are you talking about Suzaku?
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely was like, there's a strong possibility Lelouch has his memories, so this kind of just confirmed that for him. Yeah. I find it interesting that Lelouch turned to him after all this time. Like the whole thing about like hurting on the inside, you need a friend. Like what C2 is saying, like he's hurting on the inside and needed a friend, so he called Suzaku.
Nice.
And like the other aspect to combine that with is the fact that Nina, this actually will lead into my second question. The second question is, Kingpin asks, after having Suzaku to be entrusted with the new weapon Nina created, what are your thoughts on her comment? She essentially, I'm pretty sure, commented like he doesn't care about Japan anymore, right? Let me check on that, but
She said like you don't think you're like, you don't count yourself as one of them anymore, like that kind of thing.
Is that what she said?
I believe so.
I just want to be sure.
Wow.
So Nina said, Suzaku, you don't think of yourself as an 11 anymore, right? That's why I want to entrust it to you. Now he's planning to meet with Lelouch, like where Suzaku's head's at right now.
I mean, that is so like textbook manipulator to put someone in a position where in front of a bunch of people, they have to do something that they're obviously uncomfortable with in order to prove themselves. And if they don't, it like shows everyone some, I don't know. It's just,
I'm seeing something totally different.
Really?
I don't think it's a manipulation thing at all. I think it's more a reflection of what Suzaku's been doing. Like, I think that Nina is mistaking and being like, well, I mean, you've launched all these attacks on them. Like, you clearly don't care about them, right? And it's probably hitting Suzaku like, wait, maybe my actions aren't actually helping. Because his main goal is to help Japan. That's what he won. So being known as somebody who's like, oh, you can take the nuke because you don't care about them, right?
Right.
Like, that's clear with what you're doing. I think it's starting to hit him. He's like, oh.
Okay, interesting. Like the realization that for him to realize like, oh, my actions have given people the impression that I could fully just go nuke my own people and wouldn't give a shit. Oh.
I think that's what
okay.
Especially with the shot of Suzaku being like, what? After.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I think that's it. And I wonder whether we're going to see Suzaku end up changing sides because...
Oh, he has to.
He has to.
You can't hear that. Like, that was like so unintentionally devastating from Nina's perspective.
Yeah.
Or like for Nina to say that.
I also wonder if like the Emperor has changed his memories. He very well could have.
Such a good point.
We'll see, but let's go to our final question. Tabena Arakba asks, what do you make of the fact that Lelouch has now turned Zero and the Black Knights from a Japanese resistance group to the second most powerful international power in the world? Like, the journey has been unbelievable.
No, it's really, he's really taken an idea and grown it into like a full movement. And I feel like it just shows that so many people sympathize with what he's trying to accomplish.
Yeah, and it just shows like that leaving was a good call, and like he's established a lot of really good diplomatic relations. Like, it's just wild that he built from like a school kid that was upset to like all of this.
Yeah.
And like, I'm just like looking at it now, I'm like, that's just crazy. But it was interesting how panicked he was when he saw the Emperor again. 'Cause I don't think it was odd that he thought that the Emperor would be fully gone. I feel like.
Yeah, right. Like, I feel like he would have known. He would have felt like he knew for sure in order for him to be so comfortable in that situation. But he obviously was that comfortable, but he wasn't dead. So
I don't know what he's going to do about that. But then also, but I feel like the thing is, if Suzaku maybe doesn't even come over, but just says, I'll protect Nunnally, that'll kind of free Lelouch to just fully focus on this fight. And I as much as I do hate the Emperor, it was somewhat satisfying for him to be like, this is it, one-on-one, here we go. Like, to just, no more dancing around, no more secrecy. It's just like, we have our forces, let's see how you do.
Yeah.
I think the real chess match
I still think
now.
there's going to be quite a bit of dancing around.
We'll see. I mean, we only have 8 episodes left.
Wow.
So we'll see where this ramps up to, but that's where we're left for episode 16 of Code Geass, season 2. Are we excited for episode 17?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.